Hello, healers and health seekers. It's Ichoda. I am on a healing journey using the medical medium protocols, and today I thought I would answer a question which I think came from this video. I will post it here about when I had an experience of being able to stand for a full day, which is a really big deal because when I was really sick, I could definitely not do that or even 5 minutes of that. So the question that I got from Energetic Fun Healing, I'll post the link. So she asked me how long was it before I was able to stand more? And that is a really good question. And I have been thinking about it ever since she posted it to me. And I'm trying to think, I'm not really sure. I think what really happened, as I remember it, because it's been 18 months, is over time, I was just able to stand more and more. Like when I first started doing the medical medium healing cleanse, or I should say my modified version of it, because I didn't know I was going to start it when I started it. It just kind of organically happened. I was not able to stand for very long. Like I was getting more energy, and I was able to have enough energy to prepare the foods, which was fantastic. But I literally could only stand long enough to prepare like very quick, quick meals, because standing was really hard for me. I had to lean a lot. I mean, I still sometimes lean, because if I'm standing on like a hard floor or something, it will aggravate my lower back, because the back issues I've had since more than half my life now. So it's been a many years. I did not, and I still am working on, I did not have a lot of core strength. And I really never have my whole life. But when I got sick, when my health really tanked and I got really sick, my core strength was just like, forget it. It just went away. Any tiny bit of core strength I had, gone, all gone. Because the other thing too is, one of the reasons I don't have that core strength is because my connective tissues have had issues. I've had problems with my connective tissues for also many, many years, and they're starting to strengthen, but it still is going to take time to build that core strength. It was always very hard to hold myself upright, even like sitting and stuff like that. It's getting easier. It takes time to strengthen these things. So how long was it? I think it just was a gradual process over time where I could stand upright for longer periods. I wouldn't get so exhausted. I wouldn't be in so much pain. I remember that it got to the point where, the pain that I associate as the fibromyalgia pain, that's all over body pain and all these tender points, sort of disappeared. Not sort of, it disappeared. And the lower back pain was the last to go. And I still get flares of that back pain when I'm on my moon cycle, because what happens is whatever's going on in my lower back. So when you're on your moon cycle, basically about 80% of your immune system gets diverted to your reproductive needs. And so anything you have going on that's still like residual in your body will flare up during that time. So I definitely get like, for like a week out of every month, my back is just hurting again. And I sit a lot because that relieves some of the pain and the pressure. But I can still get up and do stuff like way more than I could when I was sick. It's just amazing. But the rest of the time, when I'm not in that cycle, I don't have pain. And so I've been able to stand more. My connective tissues are getting stronger. And so just over time, and I didn't know I could stand for that long, because I've never tried to stand all day in the kitchen and prepare a meal until I did that. And then I was like, holy, what? I just stood all day in the kitchen. I was like flying high when that happened. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I did this. So, I mean, just over time, I was able to walk more and do more and, you know, go further. But I think like the big bolus of like being able to really be fully functional in that way has happened just in the last few months. Probably coinciding with when I really was stopped the rice and then and the farmed fish that I didn't know was farmed. And yeah, so I think it just kind of was a gradual process, because for a long time I still couldn't stand, like, if I went to a big box store like a Target or a Costco, well, it took a long time to be able to go into Costco, but if I went to a big box store or even a grocery store, I still had to use the scooter because I was still, I think a lot of it was that my muscles atrophied and that I just didn't have the strength in my body, but also, you know, the energy. Like, I could putter around my house just fine, or even around my neighborhood a little bit, but not really, you know, like walking through a store on hard floors and stuff like that with all the lights and the different chemicals. That would take a lot out of me and be too much for my nervous system. So it was just really a gradual process, and it's just been in these past few months that I have been like really more, you know, able to, like, I can go through Costco. I don't need the scooters anymore. I never sit in a scooter anymore, the motor scooters at the store, and I can walk around my neighborhood further than I could, you know. It was a gradual process. It just kind of happened organically over time, I think. So I hope that answers your question. I know I said it like too many times, probably. Overtime. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you next time. Subscribe to my channel if you like. I wish the most healing for all of you. Stay curious. If you have more questions, please put them in the comments below. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.